Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Today we're talking about the new update 1.7.0, which brings pets. I'd like to introduce you to my voted by people on Twitter, Albus Dumbledore. My new owl. We obviously purchased all of them because I wanted all the pets. And so we now have the ability to have pets in the game, which we can find in our dormitory. So we each have our own dormitory, which is pretty cool. In addition to that, we have the ability to purchase 4 pets. Now, they range in terms of the cost. You can buy all 4 if you wish. Some people aren't that happy because it's like kind of breaks the whole you get 1 pet per person generally. And a bit angry about that, but which I can understand. For me, I'm not too bothered by that because it gives me loads of animals to name. So this over here in the top right is Albus Dumbledore. In the middle here, the little rat in the box, his name is Winston. Now, we also have the cat and the toad, which I haven't actually named yet because I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do is I've put it to you guys. I want you to come up with a name for my cat and my toad. Best name wins and will be the future name of my cat and toad. So there's not much you can do at the moment in terms of customizing them. You can't add anything to them, but I'd like to see that change in the future. I want to see a feature where you can actually name your animal. Like I say, I want it to be Albus, and it'd be cool if it was referred to as Albus in future cutscenes. Not much to it in terms of you get energy from these guys, but they don't seem... I think in the future it's possible that they may be involved in quest lines. I'd like to see that. Other than at the moment what we've got is a new free way of getting energy. I say free very loosely. They cost quite a few gems to actually purchase. But when they're asleep, you can click them just like the other energy spots, and so I can get 4. The respawn on it looks to be around 4 hours for me on the ones that I've clicked. I don't know if they differ in between them, but I know definitely my owl was around 4 hours before I could click it again. So you get a fair amount of energy from it each day. I don't know why I look bored as hell in my dormitory. Man, you just got some new animals. Perk up a little. So let's switch back to the Gryffindor jumper. Good news, on the way, I have purchased and made my Gryffindor jumper. So hopefully you'll be seeing my Gryffindor jumper. It took me a while to kind of get this logo because it's reverse of the normal one you'll see which is black and white. So it took me a while to do that, but I think I did a pretty good job of imitating that on a shirt and a jumper. We'll see that in the future. In addition to pets, we have some other new additions. So first of all, we've got the cap level for all our attributes has increased. It's now level 24 is the max. So big shout out to Akian, who is generally the guy who comes up with all the info on like stats. You could definitely join this Discord group if you want any stats on any of the things like friends attributes, how much experience you need. So he's worked out that the max attribute is now 24 for each courage, empathy and knowledge. And from 23 to 24, it will take you 4,526 experience to be able to get there, so quite a lot. With that though, they have increased your ability to gain attribute points through purchasing clothing. So now alongside the price, you'll see we've got 6,000 there. You get a bonus of 750 points when you purchase a 6,000 coin shirt. Obviously the less you spend, the less attribute points you get towards it. What was really nice is they actually gave you the experience that you'd paid for already. So I bought some pretty expensive things. So I think in my accessories, the most expensive thing I bought was this. So they've done that and given me the experience for that, which is pretty cool. And I could use my coins for some reason. Like I'm keeping my coins. I'm going to use them now and then get back up to 50,000. But I was waiting for something that I might need to spend my coins on. I was hoping it'd be something like they might give us chocolate frogs and cards to buy, but hey ho, we didn't get that. So as you can see here on the Reddit group, somebody's saying multiple pets is a clear violation of the rules in the books. Well, they fixed this in the plot by revealing you ruined it for everyone with your ever-growing microtransaction menagerie. That person is not happy. Oh, in addition to that, excess energy now spent spent now gets refunded. That's really good. But here is what I've been looking for to show you guys. This is just a little sneak peek into the Dueling Club. So this is only dropped for a few people. Like they want to test it out and then probably then put it out to the masses, make sure it's got no glitches. We've got some people getting access to the Dueling Club straight away. This basically is a place where you can challenge your fellow students in the dueling circle and win duels to earn following prizes. 32-day wait before the prize seems to refresh. For 2 wins, you get 2,000 coins. For 4 wins, you get 10 gems and the pride of being able to beat other students. It looks like this is a PvP, but a simulated PvP in that the person you will be battling will be an AI, not in real time. Now, it may be that that is just the way for now, and that might change in the future. It's very common practice for when they have PvP elements in mobile games to have an AI substitute, because otherwise, if you've only got a few people, you could be waiting ages for a matchup. So I think they do that sometimes, so you've got a guaranteed matchup when you press that go. With the amount of people playing this game, I'd imagine that they could probably change it. So we'll see if that does change in the future. But for now, you'll be just playing an AI as if you're playing an unplayable character in the game. So something to look forward to. I'm really excited about dueling. My stats are pretty high, so I'm hoping to, to pulso the hell out of somebody and send somebody face off and, take somebody down. So this will be fun. 4 wins. And the way it works, by the way, is there looks to be another element is that you get 3 tickets. And so those 3 tickets you use to go. Now, if you win, you keep your ticket. And so you can play again. If you lose, then you lose your tickets. As noted by the fingers. And if you lose all of them, you do have the option to buy tickets, to refresh all your tickets. But for some reason it costs 150 gems, which is completely pointless because the reward is 10 gems. So, but they're just testing that out, so it's not the final product. So it'll be interesting to see what they do there. So it's going to be something a little interesting. I'm looking forward to doing some duels, and hopefully we get some real PvP action where I can actually battle some of you guys. We could potentially do a stream of battling you guys, see if anybody can take me down. And then finally within the update, it does say that with this update we'll be learning all about nifflers, bowtruckles, hippogriffs in care of magical creatures in year 4 stories, discover centaurs and giant spiders in the Forbidden Forest as you uncover new mysteries at Hogwarts. So it does look as though this update is bringing with it the storyline that we're probably going to be getting tomorrow afternoon, so Thursday evening. Is it Thursday? I think it's Thursday. So look out for that in the future. I'll be definitely waiting for that at 10 o'clock tomorrow and then recording that first episode of Chapter 6. So I'm looking forward to that. So all in all, I'm really happy that we have got a new update that has other things aside from the main story quest. I said that was probably what they were concentrating on as well as the storyline, and I was right. What do you guys think of this? For me, the pets, in my mind, the whole concept of pets within this game was very much a like Tamagotchi style game where you feed them, you look after them, you build the level up, you get rewards for leveling them up. That was what I had in my head, and so to be honest, I was a little disappointed when I got there and found it was just that you get a free energy from them. And I don't know how I feel about having 4 pets. I kind of like the uniqueness of only having one. You get to choose which one that is. And so, but I'm going to miss Winston. What about Winston now? I've grown attached to Winston, so I think I'm going to want Winston with me. But one thing like is really important is to know that if you do have Winston, you kind of do the robot like yeah, bit of magic for you guys there. But I'm sticking with Albus because, Albus is my man. I'm hoping to have him in storyline play. I think this is very early update. Let's not judge it too soon. They probably will make changes to make it better in the future. Hopefully, I'd like to see some leveling system like the friend system that we have. Some Tamagotchi style, feeding, look after it. Within the game would be really good. Let me know your thoughts. Okay, that's all for this one. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future information. That's all from me. See you soon.